Hip-hop has been an interesting medium from which Hollywood has plucked stars and has been successful more often than not. But what are some of the best performances from rappers in movies? Well, up next I'm going to rank 5 of my favorite. By the by, I'm the movie guy and let's start this list. With 5 Grammy wins to her name, SZA is one of the most recognizable voices and hardest names to pronounce in the music industry, but her role in the movie One of Them Days proves that she has some acting ability as well. The movie follows 2 best friends, Drew and Alyssa, as they have just a couple of hours to come up with the money to pay their rent. Keke Palmer and SZA have real-life chemistry, and you can feel that on screen as these 2 girls really feel like best friends. Keke Palmer absolutely shines, but SZA is not that far behind, which is impressive considering that it is her first acting role. The movie is incredibly funny, it reminds me a lot of Friday, and this feels like a good modern reimagining of that story, which, by the way, is not the strongest, but everything else works. The vibe, the characters, the development, it's all there. SZA is scheduled to appear in the sequel to this movie, and I wager she'll have other roles as well. With 5 music awards from 37 nominations, A$AP Rocky has done fairly well for himself, but maybe just a bit short of his potential. However, his latest acting roles have been very impressive, especially his first ever role back in 2015's Dope. The movie is not about him, the movie is about Malcolm, who has an adventure in Los Angeles after an invitation to a party. A$AP Rocky plays Dom, a local, cool gangster, and maybe there wasn't a lot of need for acting here for Rocky. I'm sure that he could call on his own experience or memory to do this role in his sleep. The authenticity of his performance was praised, and overall Dope is a funny, coming-of-age tale that blends a lot of urban swagger with a relatable story of the nerd wanting to be accepted with the cool guys. I don't know how I could give Eminem a worthy segue into this pick. He's the greatest rapper of all time, one of the best musicians of all time, but I'm here to talk about his only lead acting role in a movie, and that is 8 Mile. Now, I discounted some points because Eminem basically plays himself here, but his performance is still mesmerizing and professional. 8 Mile follows a young rapper, B-Rabbit, who struggles in life. Everything is going wrong until he enters a rap battling contest. Come on, this is a great movie with an iconic soundtrack, and Eminem's 8 Mile song won an Oscar, which is amazing. He's still the only rapper who has won an Oscar. The rap battle scenes are really good, they are the highlight of the movie, and B-Rabbit being the underdog gives the character a very sympathetic feel. Now, Eminem hasn't returned to acting, he did 8 Mile and then left this world to return to music, which I can appreciate, but his performance here was truly one of the best performances from rappers. When people talk about the greatest rappers of all time, Tupac's name is never left out. He wasn't just a lyrical force, he was a poet, a prophet, and a voice for the unheard. But beyond the mic, Tupac Shakur had something even rarer: presence. And that presence didn't stay confined to music. In the early 90s, Tupac made a seamless transition into acting, showing the same raw emotion and intensity on screen that he brought to the stage. His most iconic performance? Juice. Released in 1992, Juice tells the story of 4 friends navigating life in Harlem until a stolen gun and a hunger for respect to drive one of them, Bishop, played by Tupac, down a dark, unforgettable path. What makes his performance so powerful is how natural it feels. Tupac doesn't just play Bishop, he becomes him. It's chilling, electric, and real. It's the moment the world realized Tupac wasn't just a rapper, he was a star. Part of one of the most recognizable rap groups ever, Ice Cube has carved out a nice Hollywood career for himself. He might never win a major acting award, especially with his recent comedy roles, but people will forget that he has real acting chops. Enter Boyz in the Hood. It follows the life of 3 young adults from Crenshaw and all of their problems, their future, their relationships, and of course, the violence. It's easy to forget about Ice Cube's performance because of Cuba Gooding Jr. and Lawrence Fishburne, but Ice Cube comes with a raw, aggressive, and real performance here, perfectly bringing Doughboy to life. The movie overall is incredibly impactful and feels like a tragedy most of the time. The realities of living in bad neighborhoods just seem to swallow any idea of hope, but the film is all about clinging on to that hope, even when things are tough. Ice Cube plays a crucial role in portraying that. Honorable mention time, Ludacris has some absolute banger hits to his name and is also part of the most successful movie franchise of this century. Playing the role of Tej in Fast and Furious, he's part of Toretto's gang of racers, spies, and overall superheroes. While he doesn't do anything too crazy in the movies, he also never feels out of place. He has comedic chops, good timing, and it feels like he has great chemistry with Tyrese Gibson, and these accolades are perfect for the honorable mention category. What is your favorite performance from a rapper in a movie? Let me know down in the comments. While you are there, press that like and subscribe button, and until next time, keep on watching movies, guys.